Hello, tubies! Gather around and listen to my story. Once upon a time, there was a game called Warhammer Fantasy, and it was in its 4th revelation, and the people were enjoying this game, and they were playing all over the country. And then a new dawn arises with a new army box, and with it came an army only whispered in ancient tombs. The Bretonians were reborn, and there was one man called Nigel Stillman who was brave enough to write this book. And the whole nation cried out in excitement, and they played with the new models. The miniatures looked gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. You had knights, you could paint up whole armies, and every knight had its own heraldry, like in the real ancient medieval history. And also here in the back of the book you had rules on how to apply your heraldic colors all over the miniatures, and the world was good. And also in this army you had the peasants, the little man, not riding on a horse, and they could actually fight. They were equal to the men of the empire. But then things changed, and one evil man came about. His name was Anthony Reynolds, and he gave us this abomination, and everything changed. The first thing that changed was this. On first glance, you would say, "Oh, what a nice new horse." When you compare it to the old one, it's much more detailed, and you can actually see that there's chainmail armor under the cloak of the horse. But on closer inspection, you see that there's one major mistake on this horse. Medieval knights never had a shield symbol on the flanks of the horses. That never occurred in history. But he proposed that knights should look like this here, like that. His heraldic colors are red with black. No, his shield is black, and why is his horse red? Or this one, he has a red shield with a yellow trident, and why is his horse yellow? This makes no sense at all. But, well... And also in this abomination, your peasants aren't able to fight at all. So, the people who were first inspired by films like Braveheart, or The First Knight, or A Knight's Tale, or whatever medieval film was out there, or Kingdom of the Heavens, their dreams got crushed with this army book. And nowadays, almost nobody plays them anymore, and there's silence on the battlefield. But then, one lucky day, one little girl in the internet called GP found the solution to resurrect the Bretonians. And this is the first step. Hi tubies, here's Alexandra. And welcome to my guide on how to fix the Bretonian Army. First thing first. Like I said before, this here with these shields on the flanks, This is absolutely ridiculous for everybody who wants to paint a medieval army with a heraldry on the knights that is actually workable, like this one here. You see, this works. This totally works. But this here, no, definitely not. So, in order to fix the hereditary problem with the Bretonians, you simply have to speckle the whole horse with liquid green stuff, and then with your Dremel or with your file or other cutting tools, you scratch it away so that this surface is actually smooth, and when you prime and paint it, that this is a smooth surface, and you can actually paint a heraldic color on this. So much for your construction things on the Bretonians to fix them. That were the models. The other models are fine. So, and then the bigger problem, the army book. Like I said before, this book here destroyed the Bretonian army. This is absolutely garbage, this book. So, the only thing you can do with this is maybe put it on your shelf and let it rot, or you can burn it, or you can otherwise destroy it. I leave it up to you what you do with this book, but let it never be seen on daylight again. So, in order to play the Bretonian army right, you would have the need of an army book that actually is playable. And there is one out there. It is called The Empire. Sounds strange, but it is so. And it is quite easy to use the Empire army book to fix the Bretonian army. So, let me see. What do you have in the Bretonian army? You have the Knights of the Realm. You have the Questing Knights and the Grey Knights. So, also you have the, I don't know how they are called, the Young Knights, the ones that have bear helmets like that. In German they are called Fahrende Ritter. I don't know how they are called in English, but nevertheless, we can assume that they are in the normal knights ranks. So, what do you have in the Empire army? You have the normal knights of the orders. Then you have the inner circle knights, and you have knights with two-handed weapons. So, perfect fit for Bretonian armies. You can say the normal knights orders are your Knights of the Realm and your normal younger knights. You can mix them together. Then the Questing Knights, the one with the two-handed weapons, you can simply take the rules for the White Wolves for them. White Wolves they are called. And for your Grey Knights, you simply say, okay, let's use Knights of the Inner Circle. So, the stage troops of the Empire you can totally convert also for the Bretonians. Just use spearmen, halberdiers, and bowmen, archers for them. Also, you can, I guess, totally use the free state troops as this Grail carrying mob. I don't know how they are called. Show you a picture, 1 second. Dun, 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 dun. This here, these ones, or you can use the ones with sword and shield for them. Also, the Bretonians have a trebuchet. You could totally use this model for that and use the rules for a mortar, for example. That would absolutely work. Then, what else do we have? We have Pegasus Knights. Well, the Empire does not have Pegasus Knights, but they have demi-griffons. Maybe you could use them as that. Or you can just simply use one or two of them and use them as heroes on a Pegasus. Well, Empire has heroes on Pegasi. So, you have hippogriffins and the Emperor has griffins. It's quite easy to compare them. Also, your maidens, you can simply use Empire wizards for them. Heroes you have also in the Empire, no problem at all there. army standard bearers on a horseback is absolutely usable. Well, of course, you don't have the fancy rules of the lance formation or the maidens casting their spells inside the lance formation, but who cares? You have other rules, the Empire rules for that. Also, what I would totally suggest is instead of using archers, use crossbowmen. It is, in my opinion, absolutely ridiculous that the Bretonians are not allowed to use crossbowmen. That they don't like powder weapons, like cannons and muskets and mortars. Okay, fair enough. But at least give them crossbows. They are medieval enough. So, and with the rules from the Empire, you can totally use a Bretonian army in its full glory, and you are capable of winning games with them. So, that is my 2 cents on how to fix the Bretonian army. I hope you like this little video of mine, and we see us in the next video. You're Alexandra.